Hey everybody, it's been a bit, but welcome back to my friend Pedro, or as Brendan likes to call it, Banana Friend.
I like that name better.
Have I just been exclusively calling down the?
Oh man.
Have I been exclusively calling down the audio files you send me, or have I actually said that verbally yet?
I think you said it verbally and the video files.
So. Okay, it's been a while.
Also, I love how, I just want to point out how this game is trying to make a commentary and about how playing a lot of violent video games can ruin you, and this game is a violent video game, so... irony much.
Disgusting
violent. I know it's probably on purpose. I know they probably...
Yeah. Can you imagine a game dev who had the same views as Jack Thompson?
Who? Well...
He's the guy that he was like the biggest anti-video game advocate for years.
Oh yeah.
He's the one that tried to kill GT.
Isn't the hot coffee? No, is it?
That's just one of them. He was in like literally hundreds, and he was never taken seriously. By the way, he was always seen as a joke, so he eventually gave up.
But that was his biggest case, was the whole hot coffee controversy, and GTA 4, because GTA 4 was super controversial when it came out.
You know, I think the dumbest one he's ever been in was when he tried claiming that you can mod The Sims to be naked, like get rid of the blur, and they have like little Sims parts. No, they don't. They have the anatomy of a Barbie doll. Like you're just making stuff up.
But I remember GTA 4 got a lot of heat because they added prostitutes to the GTA game, and it was like, it was like a big deal.
What an innovative inclusion.
Jeez.
I mean, it's a game about crime. I know. Eventuality.
Oh no, I know. I'm joking. I just think it's funny. Is that like a thing mentioned in the back of the box? You can buy prostitutes.
It's the only thing on the back of the box.
We're heading against the politics of all that. Anyway, point is, it was a big deal at the time. There's not a whole lot of games that are doing that. The parents were like, "What about the children?" All that good stuff.
People are dumb.
Also, I don't know how that barrel didn't kill me. Just stuck right over it.
Jeez.
Okay, in editing, can you please add a da-da-da-da sound effect from Donkey Kong?
Sure. Oh man, I am not looking forward to it.
Now they have like we went from like, you know, regular games to like Calvary. Yeah.
So the whole idea is that these are hardcore gamers, and they're like very stereotypically made. Obviously, they have like beer guts. They have like, ironically, red hair. I'm sorry, Brendan. Most of them do. They're kind of like wearing like masks, almost looks like. At least the knights obviously are, but there's like some of the ones that have like regular hair, and it kind of looks like mask-like. I don't know if they're supposed to be wearing masks or not, or the model just looks weird. Anyway, my main complaint with this level is there's a lot of cool moments in this area of the game, in the sewers. One, it's really, really long. It's probably the most dragged out section of the game. And two, like, the aesthetic is just, I'm sorry, it's boring. It's really boring.
Do they have, like, Walmart lightsabers?
No, I think they're swords, but the light makes it look like it.
Oh, I thought I saw them glowing.
Yeah, I thought they were lightsabers, to be honest.
I think that, honestly, that would have been funnier. I know it would have clashed with their armor, quote-unquote armor, but I don't know.
But as we get further into the levels of this area, like, it does have some cool mechanics with some of the switch puzzles and stuff, and it makes for some unique puzzles. Well, unique.
Also, that's like a meat grinder right there, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, you don't want to fall down there. Obviously.
Like the one in the Chow Garden.
Yeah. I didn't play the Chow Garden that much, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, my head, there's this little machine you can drop off your Chow as you get rid of him completely.
Oh, yeah.
And my head canon has always been there's a meat grinder.
That's terrible.
You think it just looks like shredded up melted marshmallows in there?
They do make it like as dramatic as they can, though. It's like your Chow will live forever. You will never see them again.
Yeah.
I didn't have the Game Boy Advance link cable type deal for the GameCube growing up.
You miss out on nothing with
Okay.
Sonic Adventure. At
Yeah.
least.
Also, do you see what I mean with that character design? Like, it kind of looks weird. Like, the hair is like super.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was interesting.
Oh, got something against floofy red hair like mine? I see.
No,
I see.
it was blonde hair,
Oh,
actually.
oh, okay, never mind.
Wow.
Yeah. I see. Anyway,
But for reals,
I don't know where I was going
but
with that.
but for realsies, I've seen the South Park episode. I'm used to these ginger jokes. It's okay.
That's why I stopped it. Yeah, I didn't know where I was going. And yes, the ginger jokes in South Park.
Yeah.
I think I'm just more impressed with the amount of TVs they're able to stack in the back.
Yeah, look at all those CRTs. This is a retro gamer's paradise.
The sewers.
Those are becoming harder and harder to find.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and then he destroyed like the one arcade machine that was working at the beginning. What a jerk.
Bad. Bad.
Bad.
I want to super go to arcade again.
I know. We should do that next time.
Also, Pedro's talking about the first time he played a game. He's pretty much talking about Candy
I'll
Crush.
send you an invite.
Okay, this is an obvious question. I'm gonna ask anyway. How? It's a banana.
I don't
Does
know.
it grow like realistic human hands when needed?
He unpeels himself and then he uses the
Or-
peels to tap on the
Yeah.
Alright, what I was thinking was like he would slowly grow out human hands and make an agonizing noise.
That's just... Yeah, you'd hear like... Just like grow out of it, yeah.
Sounds like someone's giving birth.
No.
Oh,
Eh,
that's not where I wanted you to go.
I've talked about birth cannons before. It's fine.
I've already crossed that line, therefore it's okay.
I mean, no one got mad at me.
I mean, we've crossed so many lanes.
Yeah, no one got mad at me back then.
Also, I just...
Is
Oh,
also our
well, at least it
channel
wasn't a
small.
meat grinder.
Our channel's small, so I can get away with saying anything.
Oh man, you're gonna get sensitive.
Yeah, when we grow, which will never happen. Whoa!
Whoa. Yay for having like...
No optimism at all.
Dude.
No, this is optimism. I'm looking at the bright side.
For the bright
Sure.
side of our channel, we'll go.
Call it that.
I've already said it. Like, I can say whatever I want.
That poor man. You had a life story, and you ended it.
Why did it take you
Well,
like
I'm
6 parts to
sorry.
say that?
Using my way.
Could've just said please.
Well, okay. You get a point.
It's hard to say that when everyone is like shooting bullets at you.
Yeah.
You're right.
Dylan,
I mean, at this point, you'd assume everybody's hostile.
ever since you became friends with that banana, you've been different.
Yeah, it's a bad influence.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Also,
Well,
I think
it's like
how to get that.
it's just a big orange GameCube logo.
Yeah, shoot the switch me.
I love how
Don't get shot in the back.
Jacob. I love how when you see a cube, your mind is like, yes, GameCube. What else would it be?
Clearly not just an ordinary cube or box.
Right. Can't
I say that, but if I see a ring, my mind will go to Sonic.
Yeah.
Every time I see a donut anymore, I just think of Homer.
Oh, I've had that my entire life. Especially if it has pink frosting.
Mm.
Yes.
Uh,
Now I want
for a second I thought you just clipped through the wall.
Yeah.
Speed running tech.
No, it was glass. It was,
Oh, yeah, the skateboard's back. The best weapon in the whole game.
yeah, I know. And it's
I was gonna
just like.
I was gonna ask you to put Tony Hawk music over that, but I know that's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not.
You mean licensed music?
Yeah, but like, it's more specific if I say Tony Hawk music. Also, is that Bob Ross?
It
You
is.
killed him!
Sure.
You killed him. The guy with the.
Hey there, buddy. Ah!
Even the word joy came up when you killed him too. The joy of death.
Joy is what I feel when I die. And I paint it with my blood.
That's sad.
Don't kill the ginger.
Stay happy, kids. Remember, they're just happy accidents.
No.
No.
Those aren't happy. Those are just accidents.
I've once watched Joel stream Mario Paint while watching Bob Ross videos, and the results were like shockingly good.
Yeah.
Bob Ross is magic.
He really is a good teacher.
Yeah.
I remember when they did the anniversary streams of his, like, all of his episodes. And they did it on Twitch. They like marathoned them all for like the anniversary of his death.
Yeah,
Really cool.
I think I heard of that.
I actually watched some of it too.
Are they giving you a tutorial this late in the game?
Yeah, I mean, it'll always pop up with tips. Especially if you forget to dodge, it'll constantly pop up with left bumper to dodge. Because the game thinks you forgot.
Oh. Okay, that, again, kind of random thing to bring up. I remember there was this clip I saw on Twitter and it made me laugh really hard. It was this girl streaming Breath of the Wild. She was literally 60 hours in, and she finally got the L targeting tutorial. Because it took her that long to do that. I thought, like, wow. Like, no disrespect to her, but how? I thought that was really funny.
Jeez.
I mean, I kind of get it. If it's your first Zelda, you don't know what L targeting is, and I guess the game just kind of expects you to press the button at some point. But still, like, she went that long without pressing it.
Especially since that game gives you like little things at the bottom of the screen to even tell you which button does things. At least for some of the functions.
I don't know if it does that with L targeting though. I know it does that for like, you know, if you're by an apple, it'll tell you to press A to pick it up or something.
Yeah, or if you pick up another weapon, they'll tell you how to switch it or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess what I was really thinking of was like the horse riding too, was like where it actually shows you like all the buttons.
I mean, honestly,
it has L targeting as like one of those.
Honestly, they might have a tutorial that's just shown in front of you. I just don't know because, you know, I went in playing every other 3D Zelda way before that, so I didn't need to pay attention to those tutorials. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like,
especially though.
I don't know, but either way, she made it like 60 hours without doing that.
Especially the opening tutorials, I like enjoyed half of them. I was like, yep, I know.
Oh, and her reaction to that was really funny. Like, she was in shock that you can do that.
It makes the game 100 times easier.
Yeah, honestly, it's impressive. Yeah, getting that far. In a way, it's impressive.
Yeah. For some reason, I remember when I first played Zelda. For some reason, I refused to L target.
I remember you. I remember.
Really?
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me that as you got into Zelda, and I gave you a strange look. Why?
It's because I think it's mainly because I was so used to playing games like, you know, like Devil May Cry and stuff, where you're like, it's just like not a thing. Or at least it is. It's just
automatic.
I don't know. It's not as good.
Like I've never played that, but correct me if I'm wrong. That game, if you use your sword around an enemy, you'll automatically like face the enemy, right?
Yeah. It has
Okay, yeah.
more automatic.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't like Bayonetta though have L targeting?
Yes.
So did you play that game growing up?
I mean, it's like.
I mean, it's easier. Yeah, it's yeah.
And not only that, it's like I don't know. I think it's because like I was used to like targeting being like you press a button and it like stay targeted, where in Zelda it was like, you know, you have to hold it. Which I know you can change that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think even Ocarina of Time allows you to change that.
But I got used to that way, and now I prefer that instead. Actually.
Yeah, same here.
So.
Though I will say I rarely use my shield in Zelda games. The only time I really use it is when I have a pre-existing strategy for an enemy that requires a shield, and that's it. Otherwise, I don't remember.
I'm just happy. I'm just kind of happy they finally did what I thought they should do, is just put the shield and target on the same button. It's like,
That's
if you're targeting something, you might as well just make it so automatically shield.
isn't that Twilight Princess only though?
I think didn't they add that in like the 3DS remakes?
No, definitely not. Also, I don't like that because it's like it has less strategy and more automation. Like in the other Zelda games, you have your shield out, it slows you down, makes it so you can't use your sword.
Yeah.
Like there's actually like reasons to not have your shield out.
I still like Twilight Princess combat a lot. So.
I see the pros and cons for both. It's preference.
I like how fast Twilight Princess combat can be. Like, if you're good at the game, you can really like get through that game.
Yeah.
I noticed we talk about Zelda a lot, and specifically this commentary.
I don't know.
For a 2D platform.
Yeah. And we talked about 2D platformers a lot, to be fair.
We also have started the Zelda LP at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
By that we mean one part has gone up, Jacob.
Yeah. Work, man. I've been busy.
How dare you?
Me too. How dare we have jobs?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, Brendan. Hello.
I'm calling in
Moving
sick
ahead.
tomorrow just to work on the videos.
For our 21 sub channel.
Yes. Any questions?
Yes.
Yes, I. No answer, unfortunately.
Why can't Metroid
Oh.
crawl?
I don't know. Why can't Metroid crawl? I never got that answer, unfortunately.
I just need.
I mean, Metroid can crawl, but only when she's in Zero Suit.
Wait, don't you mean he?
Yeah.
No.
Dylan, we're acting like we know nothing about Metroid.
Oh.
Why do you think we're calling her Metroid?
You guys buying Dread when it comes up?
No,
No.
I think Dylan is.
Considering.
I just don't care. I played Hollow Knight. I liked it, but I think that's the only Metroidvania I really want to play. I'm good for now.
I mean, I kind of want to get it, but because there is like a lot of stuff that looks good about it. Like, I like the fact they're adding the stuff to farm salmons for turns. Because I like the whole idea that you can like counter enemies that are like up in your face. Because that's honestly, I think that was one of my biggest things about Metroid. Is there was like really no way to dodge besides like jumping and stuff in like the original games, especially like Super Metroid.
Well,
Like Metroid Dread and stuff, it looks like you can actually like save yourself from being hit up close.
Oh.
I like
yeah,
that.
it's more melee elements.
I think it's really cool that the game exists, considering it was so heavily rumored, like from way back in the DS games, the DS days. I mean, but I never really cared on Metroid, so I don't have any interest. I'm happy for the fans. I don't care.
Also, I'm trying to shoot this guy without the ball up there, and I did it.
So would you guys buy Prime 4 over a Dread? Is that a better, more of a in line with what you'd want?
You know,
I mean, it's more in line with what I want.
I might, because Prime does interest me more, but I'd rather play the other 3 games. I'm hoping Nintendo releases the Prime trilogy on Switch at some point. Hoping.
Me too. I would love to have all those games on Switch. Not only that, I think if Metroid Dread does well, I don't know. I feel like it is a possibility.
It'd honestly be really dumb for Nintendo not to do it, because like you're releasing the 4th game in the series and you want it to do well. I'm sure they're viewing it as like a, you know, the game that determines whether or not Metroid continues. And it's basically sabotaging themselves by not re-releasing the older games when this is a numbered title.
Well, yeah, there's so many collections on Switch already, like, why not?
Yeah, and it's a collection that already exists, it's just not on the Switch. I know it takes some reworking to get it working, but that's fine, they can do it.
There really would be next to no effort.
Yeah. Like, again, the controls be the hardest part, but even then, I don't think it'd be that bad. I'm sure Skyward Sword, getting that working was more work.
Yeah. No.
Especially since the first two Metroid Prime games didn't even have motion controls. Originally, at least.
Yeah, every time I've seen people talk about it, it's always about like the IR issue and all that, like how they would fix that, or like how some of the, you know, like the Metroid Prime 3, they have like the Wii Motion like actions, which I don't understand people's point on that. Like I feel like they could do that with gyro.
Yeah, the first.
Yeah. There's like little keys you can turn and stuff in that game.
The first two games, they literally just have to give it modern controls with gyro as an option. That's it.
I was gonna say, first two games is like a cinch. Like that should be easy. You can just use the GameCube version as a base.
Okay.
Add modern controls.
Okay, I was gonna say the GameCube version controls pretty weird in comparison to modern first-person shooters, but
yeah.
But like, yeah, they can.
Yeah, obviously, I'd like them to rework it in some sense, so you can actually use like the right thumbstick to aim. Because God knows Metroid Prime needs it.
I want gyro aiming. If it doesn't, I'm not getting it.
It's a staple of Nintendo games, so I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah, I know, but they're stupid sometimes.
I know.
Remember how in Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, if you were in dock mode, you had to use motion controls. I know that's like the. I know that's the opposite of what we're talking about here, but still, I don't trust Nintendo.
That was very odd of them to do that.
That's making me worried that Skyward Sword is going to force you to use motion controls if you're docked. I would imagine.
Gyro aiming is not really a must for me.
It absolutely is for me. Aiming with analog stick is not a pleasant experience for me at all. But well, I don't remember what I was going to say. Never mind. It's fine.
Something about Skyward Sword, about making it where you can't play with it while it's docked.
Yeah, well, I already finished that part.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if you had anything else to add on that.
I don't know. I might have.
It'll haunt you forever.
Not really, actually. I think the reason I forgot is I don't care that much.
All that for 2 health pack.
Brendan cares immensely.
I did in that one part where I was like, oh man, this really bothered me. 5 minutes later, I was like, oh yeah! That was a good part.
Explosions. Explosions.
Yeah, so when they turn into a Michael Bay film.
Banana Friend, the movie.
Yes. Seriously though, have you seen freaking any of the Transformers movies?
Yeah, Dylan.
Like Dark of the movies. Oh my god, there's explosions in like every 5 minutes.
You have to admit though, that would be pretty funny to funny and like entertaining to record like on, you know, on set. We have all this dynamite. You ready? Just do it.
Right.
That's a very bad place to be shot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, name a good place to be shot.
Well, not there.
Nowhere.
Okay, well, yeah, every place is bad, but that's an especially bad place to be shot.
Agreed. Also, those televisions are stacked like impossibly. It's like one sideways.
They've been robbing all the stores for these antique TV sets.
So, you can't tell by our commentary, like, it's like I said, the aesthetic in this level is like if you're playing the game, obviously the gameplay is still fun because, you know, you're the one doing it. But, like, man, this level is muted.
There's not, like, variation either. Like, it's just, like, one level to the next, you know? It's, like, the same thing. So, I can appreciate the puzzle mechanics of it. Like, I think it's entertaining to, like, bounce things off, like, metal objects and, like, do switches and, like, and not die. But, yeah, I think aesthetically it's, like, really wishing for something else.
I miss Dr. Phil.
I know, I miss Dr. Phil too. It's the most creative part of the game. I so wish they would have did more of that section. I would have loved it.
You're just on his, like, show.
Oh, yeah. We're here to send him to the
Send him to the
ranch.
ranch.
Pedro, you killed all these people.
Wait, are we?
I don't think that's very.
Are we pinning the blame on Pedro, the innocent banana friend?
He's on the show, just in like the guest chair. Just a banana.
It's just like a normal banana laying
Yeah.
down.
And like his
Well,
family, like it's his actual like human mom and dad who are like in tears across like the table. The banana's just silent the entire time, and the crowd's like reacting. I can't believe you just said that. I guess I'm alone on the stage now.
You know,
Everyone else is laughing.
I am laughing. No, I'm trying to. I'm sorry to go on a topic of birth again, but
Why?
but
What?
good transition, I know. But at least that'd be a significantly easier thing to give birth to than like an actual human child.
I don't know how would the mother feel. Like the ultrasound looks good. Like yep, you have a very normal, healthy looking baby, and then just a banana comes out. Like, what is your reaction? Is it a boy or a girl? Like, or is it?
Oh my god.
You had the room
Where do you-
painted,
where-
the crib
where do you
bought, all
check?
the diapers. You took classes for parenting, and it's just a banana. And it becomes like mushy in a week. You didn't take care of it.
Oh god.
Make it into banana.
Anyway, you
Make
guys
it-
have a great rest of your day.
Tune in to
Well,
the
I-
next part of Banana Friend.
Well, I guess at that point you just have to make it into banana bread.
Yeah.
Banana Friend becomes banana bread. I think that'll be the part.
The ultimate transformation.
it's evolved.
Alright, we gotta end this.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.